Good morning, market snappers. Welcome back. It's 9 a.m. This is Jesse right on the dot. We're gonna got a lot to cover again today. Bitcoin is challenging the all-time high, not the all-time highs. Sorry, one step back. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Bitcoin is challenging the 2023 quick Bitcoin on this live stream. We're gonna take a look at gold, this ultra bullish. Nasdaq is still hovering around the 2023 highs as well. The dollar is crashing, right? The dollar is crashing. It hit three of the four targets so far to the downside. We'll take a look at that. And it's trending towards the fourth target now. Bitcoin miners are pumping. We got Bitfarm 26.42% today. That is insane moves. We've been waiting for this. We've been waiting for this. Voice breaking, Jesse. Anyone else noticing? I don't know. Maybe, possibly. Uh, Bitfarm up 27%. We've been waiting for this. Mara 8.5%. CLSK 12%. So I don't know. Is everyone hearing me, or is there any type of feedback or anything like that? Let me know. Seems like there's a little bit of a playback here, so let me turn down the sound a little bit so I don't hear myself, and we'll get going on this one. So hopefully the voice is okay. Doc, welcome back, Javier. Good morning. I think it was just the beginning. Now sounds fine, I guess. Okay, cool. All right, let's rock and roll. Let's do it. Let's do it. Smash that like button, smash the subscribe button, and rock and roll. So, Bitcoin, we talked about it. A quick recap. It was oversold. There was bearish divergence, right? I'm sorry, bullish divergence followed by a reverse candle, higher low, right? Those are the higher probabilities that price is going to move to the upside. Lawrence, good morning. Welcome back. And then going back October 20th, right? October 20th started to get overbought, but higher time frames are still remain bullish on Bitcoin. So even though price is overbought, it can remain overbought. Even though price and relative strength is has bearish divergence, it can remain diverged for much longer than what people think or expect. Then we had a reversal candle, right? So all the signs are pointing. Then we had an RSI sell signal. We had a MACD bearish crossover twice, not once, but twice. And then it was looking like a possible lower high, not confirmed. Then it was starting to look like a possible lower high, not confirmed, right? So again, price is challenging the 2023 highs again, right? So we're talking about it. This is the highest daily candle close at 37,875-ish, right? So a daily close back above there. We have a blue line here showing what we're kind of watching and waiting. We had the green arrow if it starts closing back above, or the red arrow if it starts closing back below. It's challenging the highest daily candle close of 2023 so far. There hasn't been a close above, and there hasn't been a confirmed lower high. So we're somewhere right in the middle, and that's what we're kind of waiting, watching. Will there be a retracement? That's what we want to know. Will there be a retracement to these lower targets? I think there will be eventually, but there's no lower high that's been confirmed yet. There's been no sell signal as of yet, and there hasn't even been a price breakdown in this upward trend line yet, right? And if we're going to take a look at gold, right? This is what we kind of saw in gold. It's pumping hard right now. It's ultra bullish. We saw the short squeeze back from here. We were talking about it. We were covering it on the live streams. It's short squeezed up. We talk about price coming looking for a retracement, looking for that higher low. It put in a higher low right at a key target area, right? Found support and then pushed back up. Had that buy signal again at 1962. Came back up, retested 2023 high here. Maybe not the 2023 high, but this pivot high here at October 27th. came back tested that downward trend line, and then broke out again, right? So it's ultra bullish at the same time that the dollar is ultra bearish, right? So ultra bullish on gold and the dollar is ultra bearish, right? They're working about exactly the same time, whereas Bitcoin is not ultra bullish right now. So it's not as say correlated like the gold and the dollar, one is ultra bullish and one is ultra bearish, whereas Bitcoin is not, right? So it's kind of going into this. We'll see if it's going to be a topping pattern or if it's going to actually break out to the upside. Remember, the higher time frames are still ultra bullish. So when it's still ultra bullish, it could continue to put in bearish divergence, right? It could continue higher because the weekly chart is still ultra bullish as of right now. It's too early to say. We were thinking this could be a possible lower high. It wasn't. We were thinking this could be a possible lower high, not confirmed, and it's not yet, right? So, will it break through to the upside? We don't know for sure. But if you start getting, it is consolidating below resistance, which is typically bullish, right? So it's not getting rejected and crashing down as of yet. So it's too early to say. We're right at these levels right now. Is a decision's going to be coming in the near future. So it's either going to break out to the upside or it's going to break out to the downside, right? So I know it's 50-50 right now. There are many signs of why there could be a retracement. Also knowing that, the dollar is breaking down. Um, the gold broke out, the gold broke out, and so we're just kind of waiting and watching. Is it going to break out to the upside or is it going to break out to the downside? That's what we're continuing to watch. We're going to stay neutral and we're going to remain neutral and we're going to continue to watch it if it breaks out to the upside or downside. So we still have that longer term target up here, anywhere from 40 to 43,000. Right in the middle is about $42,000. But before we get there, we do have targets to the downside shorter term, right? So that's what we're continuing to watch. We'll continue to wait for it. We did say that even after the reverse candle we talked about, it could take 2 to 4 weeks to go through a topping pattern. Could go through a topping pattern before breaking down to the downside. So continue to watch it. It's challenging. 2023 candle close as of right now. The highest daily candle close of right now is, right around that. What is it? 37,875. Let's call it. It is challenging that, but we'll wait to see what the daily candle close is. Meanwhile, the Bitcoin mining stocks are finally pumping. So it's good to see. Rick's Moneymakers Helping, welcome back. BDG, good morning, Jesse, and the rest of the snipers. Welcome back. Grant, longtime market sniper. Wow, what a change overnight. Hey, things move quickly, not only in Bitcoin, tech stocks, crypto, Bitcoin mining stocks. All it takes is a spark. Speaking of that, we'll get into Clean Spark. That was a good transition right there. Clean Spark is ultra bullish and pumping. We talked about it back here in mid-November. 2 weeks ago, we were covering it. Watch the breakout. Is one of the opportunity alerts, right? Is one of the opportunity alerts. And then boom, took off to the upside on November 20th last week, right? Came back tested it, and then just shot straight up and now is ultra bullish, has smashed through 4 shorter term targets so far. We talked about it. Would price come back up? Would price break through all these targets and flip resistance into support? And then if it does, will it come back up and retest the 200-week moving average? It has not retested the 200-week moving average since December 2021 on Clean Spark. What an opportunity it is. What a gift it is to become a market sniper. You can control your own destiny and sniper the markets. And we'll continue to sniper the markets together. It seems like price wants to come back up and hit. Obviously, none of this is financial advice. Do your own research. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Clean Spark had a clean breakout back here. We talked about it. We covered it on the live streams, and it is ultra bullish right now on Clean Spark. Woo! It's looking good. Arnold, longtime market sniper, and our first and official only moderator in the Discord. Thanks, Arnold, for all of your service. I appreciate you. Rick's Moneymaker. I'm still in CLSK. Nice. Rick's Moneymaker Helton. Nice. Awesome, my man. Congratulations. Congratulations. What was your buy-in? What was your purchase price, Rick's? Uh, I'm curious to know what it was. Was it back here when I was talking about it at 380, 390? Was it up here at $4 on this breakout? Was it at $4.50 on that breakout? Let us know. We're interested to know what your entry point is and what are you watching? Are you looking to take profits, or are you waiting for a breakdown before locking in profits on Clean Spark? Woo, awesome. All right, let's circle back. We're gonna come back to all the comments. And I bought at 190 on Hut, a dollar nine Javier, dollar 90 on Hut. Awesome. Awesome. It's 205 right now. We have a pending buy signal. Before we get into that, I wanted to kind of circle back over here, and we've got we've got an opportunity alert, right? We have an opportunity alert. Remember, our goal is to hit 100 likes. We still haven't even hit 100 likes. That's how early we are in the process, right? We haven't even hit 100 likes. We've come close on a video, and we're getting in the 60s on the live streams. So we are getting closer, but we have another opportunity alert. We continue to pump out opportunity alerts. Will we be 100% accurate? No, we will never be 100% accurate, right? Is this a copy trading service? Absolutely not. This is not a copy trading service, right? Uh, but we will teach you how to sniper the markets, and we will continue to sniper the markets together, and we'll continue to watch the charts. So we're watching Bitcoin possibly break out to the upside, right, in real time. We're going to remain unbiased. We're going to remain neutral. Are we going to break out to the upside, hit this longer term target up here? I mean, my bags will be very thankful if we do, right? I actually make more money to the upside than I do on retracements, but we are aware of possible retracements and the next possible buy the dip opportunities. So we'll continue to watch it, but we have an opportunity alert pending buy signal on Hut. Finally, let's go. Let's go. We had one on Clean Spark and it jumped. Bitfarm also. We're going to get into Bitfarm too. So let's get into the Bitcoin miners, right? Bitcoin miners at the breakout on Marathon Digital back here. We covered it, right? It was a pending buy signal, then flipped to a buy signal, then it went sideways for a couple of weeks, then started to make its move. The trending dots were trending upward. We've hit target 1, we've hit target 2. It's starting to break out. Clean Spark really broke out, and it was quick, whereas Marathon Digital kind of went sideways. Bitfarm, we were talking about it back here. Buy signal kind of went sideways for a couple of weeks, dropped all the way back down to all the way back down. And we covered this on the live stream. We even talked about it back here. I did a little bit of fancy Jesse T work back here. It was dropping down to 44. And I said, watch if it plays out very similar to other uh, Bitcoin mining stocks. It could take a couple days. It could take 2 weeks to kind of go through this consolidation period and then break out. It didn't even do that. And it was only basically like 1 or 2 days and it flipped right back around. I think it was 2 days, right? So I said it could take a couple days, could take a couple of weeks. We don't know. But then it just took off, right? And so we did that TA on the live stream, and here we are. Came back tested that trend line at $1. It was starting to look like it could possibly turn back around, and then boom, gapped up to about $1.15. And now we have a pending buy signal, and Bitfarm is pumping, right? I don't have any options plays on Bitfarm because it is hard to borrow and they do charge fees on it. Same with Hut, but I do have stock and I added more stock on Hut this morning. We have a pending buy signal. We talked about a possible low here, possible higher low. There's even a reverse candle, possible higher low. We've been covering this every single day. If you've been on the live streams, and you're starting to get into Hut, make sure to smash that like button. Uh, Javier, awesome. I bought it at $1.90. So $1.90 was yesterday's close at $1.90. We covered it. We covered it. We talked about it. The only thing I'll probably regret is not owning more of it, right? Because I'm in stock, but I didn't do options on it. But I had lunch money on it and now I added double lunch money. So I did add more to it early this morning. I think it was around like $2 or something. It was still red, right? So it's starting to get that pump in, and got a good price on it. But I was already in it, and I added to my position. So that is Hut. Full disclosure, I'm in it. Javier, awesome, looking good today. Yep, could just be the beginning. What if? And I actually posted it in Discord this morning. Uh, I did a long position and, if it retests the 200-week moving average, right? That is, I believe, an 80% move, right? 80% to like $3.48 to the 200-week moving average, right? So an 80% potential move there. What an opportunity it could possibly be. Will you cover Tesla today, boss? Yeah, GameStop pumping hard. GameStop. I watched the movie. I did watch the movie, Dumb Money. So that brought back some old memories. And I remember putting some lunch money on GameStop, but I didn't have diamond hands because I stick to my trading, right? I stick to swing trading. And I remember flipping like $1,000 and $1,600, but I didn't flip $1,000 into, $500,000 or anything like that with options. I stuck to my own trading and stuff, but yeah, I did watch Dumb Money, and I remember making money off of GameStop and AMC and all that crazy time back then, back in early 2021. So that was fun. I remember it. Caesar, good afternoon. Ready, fair, one day at a time, Jesse, you will get some, 1,000 likes. Yeah, I mean, we'll be here whether it's, 20 likes, 40 likes, 80 likes, 160 likes, 320 likes, 640 likes, 1,280 likes, right? That's about as high as I can go on my math. You also having a good day, sir? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Opportunity alert, pending buy signal on Hut. Finally, let's keep going. Riot. Making its move, right? Looking like a double bottom. We talked about it. Looking like another possible double bottom. Also higher low, higher low. That last buy signal at $10.47 retested target one, pushing up towards target two. So that's where we're at right now. Let's take this off and put the scrolling banner back on. Today is our 58th consecutive live stream. We even went live on Black Friday when we still had the mother-in-law in town. Bitcoin still hasn't put in a confirmed lower high and remains bullish on higher time frames. Bitcoin mining stocks are pumping. Gold is ultra bullish. Dollar is ultra bearish. Okay, that reminds me. That reminds me. Let's take a look at the dollar, right? Here's the dollar. We talked about it. Would the streak continue? We talked about it yesterday. Would the streak continue where the dollar only hits 3 of the 4 targets to the downside, where price only hit 3 of the 4 targets to the upside? Would the dollar hit 3 of the 4 targets to the downside, find support, and go? It has not found support. It has not found support. It is ultra bearish on the daily chart and is trending towards that 4th target. If it does not find support at this 4th target, then we got this big red arrow, right? So we're waiting and watching to see. The dollar is breaking down in real time. 10-year yield, let's take a look at it. Still breaking down in the 10-year yield. We talked about it. Would it after the bearish divergence up here, we covered it. We covered it. We covered it. Would it find support here and bounce? It did not, right? Would it break down here, find support, and bounce? We don't know yet. We don't know if it will or not. There was bearish divergence followed by a lower high, and the 10-year yield continues to break down. Ooh, everything is looking green today, right? Let's take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum daily chart. Was that it? 2 targets to the downside. Remember, gold hit 2 targets to the downside and then bounced, right? Too early to say. This could be a lower high, right? This was a lower low, a lower pivot low, and this is could possibly be a lower high. So I'm not ready to call it yet, um, but it's possible that that was it for the retracement. 2 targets to the downside, right? That's Ethereum. Solana, 1.5 targets to the downside. Is that it? Right? Too early to say, right? Too early to say. We don't even have a MACD bullish crossover. RSI and the RSI EMA on RSI is still trending downward, but it's still bullish, right? So that could be it. It's possible it could be it. Could come all the way back up, put in additional bearish diversions. Too early to say on crypto so far. It is currently pumping right now. 2 targets to the downside on Chainlink. Is that it for Chainlink, right? Is that it? We don't know yet, right? Hit target 1, hit target 2. Is it Are they retracing to target 1 and target 2, similar to gold, right? Remember, gold retraced down to target 2, found support, bounced, and has become ultra bullish, right? Will crypto follow gold? Will Bitcoin follow gold? Possibly, right? Let's look at DOT. 2 targets to the downside, almost hit target 3 to the downside. Just missed target 3 to the downside. Is that gonna be it? I don't know. We put, "Hey, this is the next buy the dip scenario," whether it's at this target, whether it's at this target, or whether it's at this target, the next buy the dip scenario. We'll find out, right? We'll see if it's gonna come back down, hit this 3rd target to the downside over here, right? We'll see if it comes back down, maybe puts in a higher low, and then continues out that way. Or if it comes back down like this, it's I think it's less likely to just go straight up, but gold just did that, right? So anything is possible. Regardless, if it starts breaking out of this downward trend line, I'll probably be looking to buy the next dip again, add to my position, right? Cardano, is it breaking out to the upside? Looks like it only hit target 2 so far, right? You can see, like, this target area here came back, retested that. So 2 targets to the downside, near 2 targets to the downside. Is that it? Is the retracement over? I don't know. It's still everything is still trending down as of right now, um, on RSI for crypto. But each crypto asset treated differently because they all look a little bit different, right? There's a lot of similarities to it, but all look a little bit different. So Matic actually hit 3 targets to the downside, and it's still the trending dots are still continuing to trend downward. So it was a little bit more bearish, right? So it hit that higher target to the upside, retraced the 3 targets to the downside. Is it finding support? Hit target 3 over here, hit it again. Is this gonna be a double bottom on Matic? Let's take a look. Let's zoom in here. You got this low, you have another low, right? And then another one, right? So three wicks to this area. Is that it? Is it going to regain the 200-week moving average? Then will it regain the trending dots? Will there be a buy signal in the near future? Possibly, right? Possibly a buy signal in the near future? If so, right, is it going to break out to the upside on Matic after retracing? Uh, it's possible, right? Like that's a really aggressive downward trend line where you can say it kind of broke out, came all the way back down, back tested it, is gonna push back up on Matic after retracing to and hitting 3 of the 4 targets to the downside. It's possible, right? Everything's starting to look pretty bullish today. PayPal, look at PayPal breaking out to the upside, right? We've been watching, waiting for it. We've got a gap up here at $72. currently at $58. The last buy signal on PayPal was $56. This is a low. This is a higher low. Looks like another higher low, right? PayPal is breaking out to the upside. Will it fill this gap up here? That was a pretty big gap there, right? Gap down about 7.5%. So we'll find out, right? Let's take a look at the weekly chart on PayPal. Still bearish on PayPal, right? But there are signs, right? There are signs of gaining strength. We have a RSI buy signal on the weekly chart, right? RSI buy signal. Price is getting back above the trending dots on the weekly chart. So is this the low? It's too early to say, but what we do have longer term is we have long-term bullish divergence, right? We've been talking about it and covering it in the Discord since March 2022 when we went into the Discord, right? When we started the Discord, PayPal, uh, we've been talking about long-term bullish divergence. So long-term bullish divergence going all the way back to February 2022. Is this the low? It seems like this could possibly be that the low is in for PayPal. It could be. It's too early to say, but we have long-term bullish divergence that we've been talking about for a long time, right? A very, very long time. If you've been in the Discord for a very long time, you know how long I've been talking about it. Doc, 38,100, 42,000 imminent. Yeah, probably Doc. Probably, my Bitcoin mining stocks would, appreciate that. My Bitcoin, mining stocks, everything would appreciate that. Woo, BTC is fighting. All right. Yep. So PayPal, let's stay on track. PayPal, I wanna cover some other stocks outside of Bitcoin as well. Bitcoin, currently 38,100. Bitcoin dominance is up a half of a percent. Gold is up 1.36% and is ultra bullish, right? Uh, but PayPal, right? Let's take a look at PayPal. Let's go back all the way. Look at that, right? We had February 2021. We had a double top here in July 2021 and has been in a bear market since, right? So PayPal has been in a bear market since, and all the way to the bottom here, you're looking at 854-day possible bear market with an 84% all the way to the bottom, October, the week of October 2023. That's 1 month ago, right? The bottom possibly could be hold on. Hold on. Let me redo that. Let me redo that. From this week to this week here, you got 819 days, 117 weekly bar closes, right? Let me get that right. Let me get that right. Let me get that right. All the way down, right? Almost 84% correction. Now, we have a gap to the $72. We have the 200-week moving average currently at $147. What if price from right here at $58 fills that gap? That's a 20 That's almost a 25% move, right? What if PayPal comes all the way back up to the 200-week moving average, right? That's $152. What if it regains the 200-week moving average and retrace back up in the 200, the 220? There's a area here, 190, right? 226%, right? PayPal, the bottom possibly could be in. We've got long-term bullish divergence, and we've got RSI buy signal. We've got the MACD bullish crossover again, right? Uh, so it's possible on the daily chart. It's already bullish on the daily chart, right? So it's breaking out to the upside. It's still fairly early, right? And of course, there'll be corrections along the way. That is PayPal. Let's keep going. Opportunity alert, right? We've been talking about it. We've been talking about it. We've been talking about it. Possible opportunity alert on Veritone. Still no buy signal yet. It's been battling pending buy signals. Us needed for homework. Yeah, we said we could do Tesla. You gotta be patient. Gotta be patient, Arnold. Gotta be patient. Come on, man. You already commented it once. How many times you gotta comment Tesla? Uh, yeah, we'll cover it, my man. We'll cover it. Second half of the live stream, gotta wait patiently. Uh, gotta have patience to be a market sniper, right? You gotta have patience. Uh, especially in some of these Bitcoin mining stocks. Holy moly guacamole, do we need patience for some of those Bitcoin mining stocks? I know a lot of people gave up on it. I know a lot of people gave up on it. It was testing my patience. It was testing my patience. It was testing my patience. Oh my gosh. They were testing my patience. Exponential Fitness still still waiting on a move for exponential fitness, right? Looked like it was starting to break out. No buy signal after the breakout yet. Getting closer and closer. Possible opportunity alert. Teladoc finally making a move possibly, right? Another pending buy signal. What a battle it's been. What a battle it's been. Smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button. Let's keep going. Quick sip of water. We've got another pending buy signal. We had a breakout, a buy signal, sell signal, buy signal, sell signal, buy signal, sell signal. Starting to make a move now. Pending buy signal. Let's rock and roll. Teladoc, let's go. Hit target one. Hit target two. Please, sir, for my sniper family. Glad to hear Tesla John finally resurfacing. Tesla John, good to hear I'm not the only one looking for Tesla TA. All right, you guys want it. You guys are gonna get it on the second half of the live stream. Let's go. Unity Software, another pending buy signal on Unity, right? Did it find support on the trending dots? Unity Software, AI pick that we had. AI, speaking of AI, Path. Path continues to be bullish on Path. Got this longer term target up here, right? If you drop over to the weekly chart, the weekly chart over here, you've got long-term possible plays on Path, right? Did a video on this. Definitely go back to that video. It was going through correction mode, right? It was down 88% from May 2021, and you got these longer term targets up here, $18.94. It's bullish on the weekly chart. Let's keep going. Peloton still hasn't made a move, right? Peloton had a buy signal, right? Peloton had a buy signal here of $5.16, starting to look bullish on Peloton. Let's keep going. Target still had that huge gap up, right? Still ultra bullish, but you would think at some point it's going to fill this gap, possibly put it in a higher low, and then keep going, right? 15%. Here we go. Iris Energy Limited. We've been covering this on the live streams. We talked about an opportunity alert. It was breaking out back here at $3, right? It was breaking out. Then we had a buy signal. Then we hit target one, right? Target one on Iris Energy. It is ultra bullish on Iris Energy Limited. We covered this on the live streams. We talked about it. Opportunity alert. Here we go. Rock and roll. They're starting to pump now. We've got Blackline. This was another AI stock pick that I had. We were talking about it. We talked about the reverse candle. It gapped up to the buy signal, came back, filled that gap, gapped up again, buy signal, and it's been bullish ever since on Blackline, right? You got the 200-week moving average all the way up at $82. Got this longer term target up here, broke through and smashed three of the targets right there. Lemonade, still bullish on Lemonade. Still bullish on the daily S&P 500 biotech bull 3x shares. Someone wanted me to take a look at VIX all-time low. Not all. Is it all-time lows? I don't know. It's low from September 2023. These lows are very, very low. They could remain that way too. But one thing to keep in mind that the VIX really hasn't been this low since January 2020. Babster Loafman, hey man, Tesla. Just kidding. Tesla, Tesla, Tesla. We got the Tesla addicts in here today. All right, Babster, that was a good one. Good one. Good one, Babster. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Just kidding. Awesome. Cool. Good morning. Welcome back, Babster Loafman. All right. So VIX of to note, right? Very, very low and can remain that way, right? Very, very low and can remain that way. So that's the VIX. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Let's take a look. Let's go back up. Bitcoin, 38,000 breaking out. Remember, it's breaking out. Wait for that daily close, right? If it's starting to close back above, still got this trend line here too, but uh, this would take out the highest daily candle close, and that would remove it. So we're going to leave that on until there's a daily candle close, and then we'll remove that. Watching, you know, is going to continue to kind of like move up into this higher target. Doc's been calling it. Doc's been calling for $42,000 is imminent. It is bullish on the daily chart still. It is still ultra bullish on the weekly chart. There were many, many, many signs that there could be a retracement, but there was never a lower high confirmed yet, and there was never a sell signal yet on Bitcoin daily chart. So overall, it's still bullish on the daily chart. We've been talking about it. It's still ultra bullish on the weekly chart. We've been talking about it, but there were a lot of signs. There were 6 or 7 signs that there could be a retracement, but there hasn't been a retracement yet. So we'll continue to watch it. It is breaking out as of right now on the daily chart. Bitcoin dominance, right? Came back and hit 3 of the 4 targets to the downside. Buy signal, battled the trending dots, another buy signal, and it's breaking out to the upside. Bitcoin most likely leading the way. Gold led the way on this last move. Big short squeeze, came back retraced, still ultra bullish, watching, waiting for it. Nasdaq is going to put in a higher low similar to gold first. It's still challenging these 2023 highs, right? Still challenging it, still bullish as of right now. Weekly chart is still bullish as of right now, right? So we're still watching and waiting for it. Nasdaq, uh, going back to the Dow Jones, we had a weekly chart, uh, came back, hit this target, reversal candle, then a buy signal. It's been bullish ever since. What else? Let's take a look at our bags. Weekly chart on Clean Spark had that weekly buy signal as well at $5.60. It's trending upward. Remember, it has not retested the 200-week moving average in a very, very, very long time. 2 years. Seems like it wants to hit that 200-week moving average hard. Just like you should smash that like button hard, right? Make sure to smash that like button. How are we doing on likes? Are we doing pretty good? Uh, if we're over 25 likes, that would be awesome, and I will remove this immediately. I will remove it anyways. So, Clean Spark, uh, Marathon Digital had a weekly buy signal last week as well. Remember, these are longer term targets, right? Longer term targets. We put that loading signal on a while ago, right? So it is bullish on Marathon Digital, right? Still on the weekly chart. Bitfarm has a pending buy signal on the weekly chart. Very small gap down here, but also have a little bit larger gap here at $2.64. Uh, remember, you got rejected off the 200-week moving average there. Pending buy signal coming up into target 2 right now. 200-week moving average is at $2.20. Middle of the target box, 250-ish, right? HUT, no pending buy signal on HUT weekly chart yet, right? Is it still really, really early on HUT? Possibly, right? Possibly. Riot had a buy signal, sell signal, buy signal, and now it's continuing to move up on Riot. It's looking like this was bullish divergence. This was a higher low on the weekly chart, and we're going to find out if it comes up, takes out this pivot, hits all these targets first, regains the 200-week moving average first, and then we'll see if it comes up and retest this target box and possibly those targets up there. Ethereum weekly chart is still bullish, right? Solana weekly chart is still ultra bullish, so maybe that was it. short-term correction. It's possible the weekly chart is still ultra bullish. Even Chainlink, the weekly chart is still currently ultra bullish, right? But it's kind of taking time off the clock the last few weeks, letting the trending dots catch up. It did hit target 1 and 2 the downside, just recovering this. So let's jump back. I guess I guess you guys been waiting patiently. Now you guys got the patience in, right? VIX is down to December. Yep, I know, Javier. It's super low. Good morning, Sniper Kings and Queens. G-Rod, welcome back. Welcome back. If something I've learned is not to be bullish at resistance. Yep. We're at 20. Come on, Colson. Come on, Colson. Smash that like button. Let's get the likes above. Let's keep going. Rock and roll. Welcome back, Colson. Good to see you. Coin likely 140, then small pullback, possibly. 37,888 is the sniper line for daily. Yep, pretty close to it. I think I just rounded it to like 875 or something, but that makes sense. Also depends, Babster, on depends on what exchange you're looking at because they're all a little bit different too, right? So, okay, all right, you guys asked for it. We'll take a look at Tesla now. We'll take we prolonged it a little bit because Arnold asked for it twice, right? And then Tesla John chiming in, right? And then Baxter making a joke of it. I guess we'll take a look at it. Doc, voice is okay. Thank you. Thank you. All right. All right. Okay. Tesla. Tesla. Where is it? Will you cover Tesla today? GameStop won't be hard. Okay, let's look at Tesla. Let's do it. Magnificent Seven. Nvidia down. Let's jump over the daily chart. Nvidia down 0.5% today. It was down more, right? It was breaking down, broke down this long-term upward trend line, right? But start trying to battle back up, and we'll continue to watch. We did say, would it come back up and back test this trend line again, possibly go down and hit more targets to the downside? That's Nvidia. Meta, not much happening, still holding on, still battling above the trending dots, right? Amazon, not much to report there, down 0.5%. Microsoft continues to be ultra bullish on the daily chart, still in price discovery mode, right? Microsoft is making all-time highs, right? Microsoft is ultra bullish on the daily chart still, right? Weekly chart has been ultra bullish and is still ultra bullish and making all-time highs, right? All-time highs on Microsoft. The last buy signal was back here at 326, flipped ultra bullish on the weekly chart at almost 370, and now it's at 381. Still ultra bullish on Microsoft. Tesla up 2.85% today. Had a buy signal on the weekly chart back here at 234. Battled the trending dots, is back above the trending dots right now, right? And it's coming into this downward trend line, right? This downward trend line resistance, uh, still below it. So we'll see if it does, but it is bullish on the weekly chart. If you look at the daily chart, uh, we talked about it as being oversold back here, right? We talked about it. Then it looked like a higher low was put in after it regained the 2-week moving average, and then started to move back up above the trending dots, gapped up to a buy signal, kind of consolidated for a couple weeks, and is bullish on the daily chart as well. Still battling where the gap down was, right? So this green line, it was yellow because it was a gap down, right? There was a gap. Remember, this is a weekly downward trend line. So it gapped down and it's been consolidating for a couple of weeks. So we're going to find out if it's going to, break out this longer term downward trend line. If so, that's all the way back from July 2023. Then you would expect much higher prices from there. Could continue to consolidate for a couple of weeks, or maybe it just breaks straight out as everything starts to look a little bit more bullish, right? So too early to say, but as of right now, it is currently bullish on the weekly chart. It's currently bullish on the daily chart, and you got just know that it's coming into this downward trend line, possible resistance. It's seems like it's kind of struggling to get back above where it gapped down here. So you got this gap here. Well, I mean, if you kind of zoom in here, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's zoom in a little bit more. You got the gap here at that. It's currently above. If you get a candle close above, right? It was a candle close above, broke back down, got rejected right at the gap down line, consolidated. So if you get a candle close back above where that gap down was, that's breaking through resistance, in my opinion, and that would take out this pivot here after that engulfing bearish candle, right? That would it would take out this pivot, and then we'll find out if it takes out this pivot, and it just started it's already bullish, right? So then it's like checking off milestones, checks off this milestone, then checks off that milestone, and then you got one last kind of like bigger milestone where price starts closing back above this downward trend line. Then you could see possibly price continue upwards and much higher prices after that, in my opinion, is possible, but it still has some work to do, and that work is, right around this area here, right? And it's already been kind of going through that area. So if it battles this area here and then finally breaks out, that could be a much bigger move. But it could get rejected that trend line, come back down, put in another higher low, and come out like that. So that's Tesla. If you guys have any follow-up questions, let me know on Tesla since you love it so much. One day at a time. Yep, we'll get there. Yep, yep, yep. Doc is really pushing for that 42,000. I hope it happens. Really. I mean, I've stayed neutral this whole time. What we did was called out. There was a lot of bearish retracement signs, but one thing that we are consistent on over and over again that we're seeing bearish signs, but it is still bullish on the weekly chart. It is still bullish on the daily chart. We never had a confirmed lower high. We never had a sell signal. We never had really breakdown from the trend lines, the upward trend line. We never really had breakdown. So there was a lot of signs for retracement, but there was never like, hey, it's confirmed, right? It's not confirmed. While the higher time frames are still bullish, right? So that's what we continue to watch on Bitcoin. Let's take a look at it. 38,200 breaking out now, right? Breaking now is going to lead the way on some of these crypto assets that actually did retrace down and hit a couple of targets to the downside. Uh, one thing to consider, though, one thing to consider, right? Maybe it's possible it doesn't take out this peak here. If it does, great. If it pumps up, regains, like breaks out back above 65, uh, actually, just even closing back above 62 here, starting to look more bullish there. So I would still remain cautiously optimistic, right? I would still remain cautiously optimistic, even with the candle close back above this horizontal line, because we still got to watch out for RSI could put in, overall a lower peak, right, and for bearish divergence. But this could be a low, right, on RSI, and this could be a higher low. And it'd be if you take out this peak here, is possibly that this is a higher low, and then it continues higher after that. So I would watch that and wait for it. You see a daily close back above like 62 on RSI. It's currently at 63 right now. It seems like it possibly could go up and hit that longer term target that Doc wants to see at 42,000. Says it's imminent. It could be. It could be Doc. It could be. Uh, can you pump Tesla? I need it for homework. Okay. Sorry. No, you're good. You're good, Arnold. Hey, I'll call you guys out, but it's all in good fun, right? It's all in good fun. Don't worry about it. We gotta have some fun on this channel, right? And when our bags are pumping, it's great, right? It's great. It won't always be pumping, so we gotta celebrate it. Glad to hear I'm not the only one looking for Tesla TA. Yeah, it's all good. Sorry about those Vikes, crappy low scoring game. Yeah, I mean our defense looked amazing again. Our defense has been keeping us in games. In 2022, our offense kept us in the game. We scored a ton of points, and our defense gave up a ton of points. I wish it all could have came together this year, but we had a Kirk Cousins injury. Justin Jefferson's been out, our best wide receiver. We've had many injuries on offense, not to make excuses, but our defense has been playing lights out with the addition of the defense coordinator, Brian Flores. I knew that was going to be a good decision, and it was. And he's got the defense playing great. It's not a football channel, but hey, you brought it up, Tesla John. And so I'm proud of the way they're playing. Unfortunately, our offense just, it's not doing what it needs to do. And it had like again, when we have like 3 or 4 turnovers, you're not gonna win games, no matter how good the defense is playing. Jesse, I got a CLSK yesterday in my HSA account, letting it ride up kinda late, Rick, kinda late on CLSK. You gotta work on your entries and exits over there. We're gonna be honest on this channel, and it seems like, when you're getting in when it's ultra bullish already, yeah, there's possible tremendous upside, but you're in the Discord now, right? You haven't taken recorded coaching, so maybe you wanna spend the extra money or spend the extra time going through recorded coaching because you're I know you're newer to the Discord, but you've been a long-time supporter, so again, I'm spending the time telling you this as, you know, tough love is still love, Rick. Tough love is still love, and I'm just gonna be honest. We're gonna be honest on this chart, whether, we get a like or a thumbs down, whatever, we're gonna be honest, right? You gotta work on your entries because getting in on CLSK yesterday, okay, well, it's working out as of right now. If you got in around, like, 5:59 or even, 5:16, yeah, you're up, but eventually that's gonna bite you. Eventually, that's gonna come back and haunt you, and eventually, you're gonna lose money not snipering the markets, right? So, it's working out for you now, and it's still early on the weekly chart, so, you know, in hindsight, it'll probably be fine, but we wanna get you more dialed in, right? We wanna get you more dialed in because even in getting in yesterday is right around where that weekly buy signal, so if you're looking at it from a very, very long-term standpoint, in hindsight, it's probably gonna be a good entry, right? So it's gonna be a decent entry. But we want to get even better entries for you, right? We want even better entries, and so, like, we were covering it and talking about it way back here at, like, $4. So, we want you to get even better. So, you'd already be up, like, 50 something percent. Right now, let's just take the middle of the candle, right? Currently up 15%. So, in hindsight, you'll probably be fine, but I just want you to get even better sniper precision and, possibly even get you down to the daily chart. But, hey, you're in it to win it. And, you gotta pull the trigger at some point. If you're looking at the weekly chart, in hindsight, it's probably gonna be fine, right? Uh, Tesla just kidding. Good morning, gang. VIX is down. Yep, yep. Good call, Javier. Good morning. If something I've learned is not to ignore resistance. Yeah, however, one thing is if it's been consolidating under resistance for any period of time, Javier, like weeks, right? If it's been consolidating under resistance for weeks, that is actually bullish, right? And if it's like battling, it's not to be bullish the first time coming up into resistance, right? So I would just add that. Like I wouldn't be like it's coming up into resistance. I wouldn't like be super bullish, like, on the first try, but once you get, like, the 5th, 6th, or 7th try at resistance and, it starts to get, like, breaking that resistance, battling, and it's not breaking down, that I would say that is bullish. We're at 20. I'm sure we're getting higher now, Olson. It's alright. We'll get there. Coin likely 140, then small pull. We can take a look at coin if you want. Uh, Tesla, Rivian bullish divergence. Or yeah, we can look at Rivian as well. I know you like Rivian. It's up almost 1% today. Ooh, Ooh, Rivian could be early. We have this, trend line. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So kind of a, replay here. We have this buy signal. There's a rising wedge, bearish divergence, right? Breakdown, higher low, retrace, 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 right? Could this be a higher low, right? From back here, could this be a higher low? Another higher low. And then we have this downward trend line, watching and waiting for it. We had a candle close yesterday back above the trending dots. Could we see pe- uh, a pending buy signal in the near future in Rivian? I think so. I think so. It's up. It's now up 1.2%. Adam looks good. Thoughts on Tia? I think is Adam coin. Oh, we can take a look at it. G Rod. All about tough love, Jesse. I'm here to learn. All good, Rick. Hey, if it's a long term play, my man, the weekly chart, it's probably early, so no big deal. I just I just want you guys to be snipering to the best of the ability, so we'll continue to, get better and better together. I'm not perfect, trust me, I am definitely not perfect. I'm always wanting to get better and better. Now, Rivian in real time was 0.96%, starting to make a move at 1.38%. Could see a if we stay in the live stream long enough, we'd probably see Rivian flash to a pending buy signal any moment now. Possible, 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 possible. December 24th and 7th, the Lions are coming for your Vikings. Yeah, probably. Hopefully, we at least split one. One thing though, Colson, is we're gonna have Justin Jefferson back, so take that, take that. You Lions, 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 Lions. Okay, all right, take it easy over there. You haven't even won a playoff game yet. Relax, relax. Hey, you're the kings of the North as of right now. You're the king of the regular season. Your defense hasn't stopped anyone though, so relax. Good knowledge. Thanks for yeah, you got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Adam, we can take a look at it. We took thoughts on RNDR altcoin, Ravi. We can take a look at it. We can take a look at it. Woo! Woo! How we doing? How we doing? Market Snappers, how we doing? All right, let's take a look. So that's Rivian. Could have a pending buy signal in the near future. Nvidia now down 0.74%, was down a half percent. What else are we looking at? What else are we looking at? HNQ, 2x bullish ETF for silver, up 2%. What else? What else? What else? Anything else we wanna take a look at? Game. Oh, game. Pending buy signal game. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Arnold brought this up. Pending buy signal on game. That's a massive, retracement from here, June 2023, right? All the way down to this wick here, 57% over 153 days. Possible another low here at 167 days, right? Huge. The 200-week moving average up there. So even against the retracement, right? You got bullish divergence going back to here, right? So you could see a retracement, possibly if you're playing this. I'm not playing this, but bullish divergence. What if you saw like a pending buy signal from there? You got up, 30% move, you know, 55% move. What if it does retest 200 move average, 78.5% move, right? Is dumb money back on? Is dumb money back on? Is someone playing dumb money on the movie right now? Uh, all about tough love, my man, my man. Thoughts on RNDR? All right, we can take a look at it. RNDR, RNDR, RNDR. I know I have it on the watch list. Someone's had me look at it. Yep, there it is. Okay. Up 4.45%. Could be regaining the trending dots, right? Uh, just caution though. I know it's all bullish right now, but one caution is you have that bearish divergence could remain diverged, but then, uh, additional bearish divergence could put additional bearish divergence could remain that way. Did have that RSI sell signal and, another pending MACD bearish crossover. Overall, it's still bullish, and so the bearish divergence could remain that way. Still ultra bullish on the weekly chart, so I would say that overall, when the weekly chart is still ultra bullish, that is the most important thing, I think. In my personal opinion, it's still ultra bullish on the weekly chart. So you have to be aware that the bearish divergence could remain diverged and then just take off to the upside and the divergence could go away when the weekly chart is ultra bullish still, right? So just keep that in mind. Ravi, hope that helps. Let me know if you have any follow-up questions. Very thankful for being here to learn. Oh, Rick, yeah. Hey man, I appreciate you. I appreciate all your support. Rick, very supportive. He always likes, retweets, reposts, right? Always comments, likes, always joins the live stream. Uh, Big supporter. I appreciate him. And so I'm happy to help. Thank you for all of your support. I appreciate everyone. So good. RNDR is a solid token. It's run for a while. Eventually, it's a $10 token, solid fundamentals. Yeah, it's possible, right? If you look at the weekly chart, kind of zoom out here. So there's not a ton of history on this Tether US pair on Binance, but I mean, at one point it was almost $8. So $10 doesn't seem like far fetched if it continues in the bull run, right? If Bitcoin has that bull run that we're all looking for, like past cycles, once uh, probably maybe a pullback before uh, the next halving, and then takes off for the official bull run, right? That's when I would call the official bull run is the next like weekly buy signal on Bitcoin before the halving. Uh, maybe it doesn't play out like past cycles, but if it does, then I could definitely see, you $10, right? Because it already hit $8 back in November 2021. So it's possible. Uh, $10 seems realistic. What did the Lions lose to the Packers last week? Oh, oh, slam, slam. Oh man. Oh, it's tough love in here. It's getting brutal. You gotta have thick skin to be a market sniper. That's for sure. Thick skin. What else? What else? Did I miss anything? Anyone else want me to take a look at something else? Man, we have a lot of comments. You guys are active today. I love it. This is great. We're already out an hour and 2 minutes. 1 hour and 2 minutes. I'm just gonna scroll the comments right now. Uh, let's see. CLSK, Hut. Yep, covered that. GameStop, Tesla. Just want to see if I missed anything else. Tesla again. Whew, Tesla again. CLSK. This is my HSA account. Okay. That could be a long-term play, Rick. That could be a long-term play, possibly. I personally like taking profits, so don't forget to take profits. Whether that's like the end of 2025 or whatever. You can always go to cash, right? And you know take 5% returns on cash in a bear market, lock in profits, stuff like that. Not financial advice. What else? Coin. Did you want to look at Coin, G Rod? I was looking at it. It is ultra bullish on Coin. Weekly chart is ultra bullish on Coin, right? Longer term target one has already been hit. The probabilities continue to increase that Coin is going to smash target two, hopefully, possibly, right? Hasn't been this bullish since April 2022, or it hasn't been price not this bullish. Hasn't Price hasn't been this high since April 2022. Let that sink in, right? Looks like the low was in December 2022, higher low June 2023, higher low September 2023. Expect pullbacks along the way, but it is ultra bullish on the weekly chart on Coin. What else? Tesla, Rivian bullish divergence. Could see that pending buy signal in the near future. Tesla, John, and Arnold are the Tesla brothers. I think so. I think so, G Rod, but that's okay. Hey, so is the best man at my wedding, the one of my best friends since I was 18 years old. Whew, that's a long time. He loves Tesla. He's on his second Tesla already. He owns a second Tesla car. It's okay. You can love Tesla. It's all good. Go Bears. Oh, we haven't had much to cheer about all year. Yeah, hey, good for you. Good for you. I mean, we gave that game away, Rick. We gave it away with, like, 3 or 4 turnovers. I think it was 4 turnovers. I think so. It was hard to watch. Thank you for covering. You got it. 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 What else? Thoughts on TIA? TIA, TIA? What is that? I probably covered it before. TIA. Is it crypto? Are you looking at crypto? Binance? Probably. Maybe I haven't charted this one before. Let's take a look. It's up 7% today. Oh, yeah, there's not a lot of chart history, so it's hard to chart something. Maybe there's a better exchange, but not much to really report. I'm not gonna cover stuff too much, G-Rod, that doesn't have a lot of chart history. You can't get a good feeling with data. All I can say is it's bullish on the daily chart, and it's above the trending dots. That's pretty much all I can say. Let's circle back to what we're continuing to watch. $38,000 Bitcoin. No candle close above yet. It could though, right? Bitcoin dominance is up, is bullish, ultra bullish on gold. Nasdaq hovering around 2023 highs. Uh, Russell 2000 down a little bit, right? Dollar, the dollar was ultra bearish, and now it's only bearish, right? 10-year yield still bearish. CLSK ultra bullish. We covered that. Marathon Digital, Farm, wild animal. Hey, it wicked up and hit target two. Hit this target right there. Confirmed. Hit that target. Breaking news. Breaking. 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 Hut pending buy signal. Hut. Please, sir, for my sniper family. Please, sir, for my bags. Please, sir, let's rock and roll on Hut. Riot, trending, Ethereum, Solana, Chainlink, battling the trending dots, Cardano, Near, Mana, regained. So I had that buy signal back here at 40 cents, regained the trending dots and push back up, see if it finds support and continues upward, or puts in a lower high, right? Too early to say. Matic, uh, broke down with a sell signal, could be a double bottom, 3 out of 4 targets, could start to make its move possibly. Too early to say, everything is still trending down currently on that. Let's take a quick glance, PayPal again, Baritone, Exponential Fitness was all the way down to 357. Maybe we'll see it close back above again. Maybe tomorrow or the day after, we'll see a pending buy signal. Teladoc starting to make a move. Pending buy signal was all the way up to $18.25. Starting to make a move on Teladoc. Breaking news. Pending buy signal again on Teladoc. Uni Software pending buy signal again. There we go. G-Rod. Yee! Oh, go blue. Oh, wait, what do we got going? Very thankful. Yep, thankful for you, Rick. Yep, cover that one. Wait, did Lions lose? Yep. Oh, go blue. Sorry, had to. Yep, that's all right. That's all right. No problem. Rose still going strong. Uh, it wasn't Mary Jean, it was Marion. Marion Mulder, right? Marion Mulder. I think I got it. I think I got it now. You corrected me yesterday. Thank you. You let me know how to pronounce it. I probably still won't get it, but I'm a work in progress. Marion Mulder. Rose. Let's take a look at Rose. I know a lot of influencers like Rose as well. So, probably something to keep an eye on. I know I have it on the watch list from people wanting to look at it. Ultra bullish on the daily chart, so it did have that correction, right? Did have that correction. Is Rose leading the way, right? Big move up, correction down, right? Was that a 10 to 20% correction? Yeah, 20% correction. Looked like a double bottom there, then had a buy signal, and now is ultra bullish on the daily chart. Weekly chart is also ultra bullish, and it hasn't even hit my longer term target 1 yet, right? So, Rose, 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 is it It looks like it's ultra bullish and trending towards target 1. Man, this is gonna be a long one. We better be smashing the likes for this one. We're already at an hour and 9 minutes. Oh, Adam. I forgot. Yeah, someone mentioned Adam. We could take a look at it. G-Rod, Adam looks good. Thoughts? Okay, yeah, we can take a look at Adam. So Rose is ultra bullish on the weekly chart. Rose is ultra bullish on the daily chart. Could we see longer term targets get hit? It's trending that way to at least target 1. Let's keep going. G-Rod, yee. Thanks, Jesse. Awesome live again. Thanks, Rick. I appreciate you. Got it. Mm. All right. Well, keep conditioning me. Keep making sure I get it right. Thoughts on electric cars, Jesse? You gotta plug them in. Uh, uh, I mean, uh, no comment. I mean, there are positives. There are positives, but here being in Southern California, there are negatives too, right? So there are positives, and I think that the cheaper electric cars are coming out, they will continue to go mainstream, right? But when Tesla fastest car was starting to be $160,000 for a Tesla. I was like, "There's no way I'm buying a $160,000 Tesla." And then Elon comes out, and one of my buddies bought a $160,000 Tesla, one of my close buddies, not the best man, but another one, and, he's been a good buddy since 2009, former business partner of mine. We're still pretty close, live, like, couple miles away from each other. But he bought $160,000. I'm like, "Ooh, that's brutal." I wouldn't pay $160,000 for a Tesla. I've driven a couple Teslas, and I wouldn't pay 160. And then Elon comes out and drops it to like below $100,000. But so the issue with electric is we already have like power grid issues with for electric for California. So, it's just if we put everyone on electric cars, it doesn't seem great for the power grids and rolling blackouts, right? So, I don't think our power grid system is ready for it, uh, but other than that, I like them. I like that they can get to, like, 0 to 60 very quickly, and the better the batteries become, the longer they could go on one charge, so I like all of that, uh so I don't know. There's positives and negatives to it. There's pros and cons, right? That's my overall. I don't think our in California, other systems probably is fine, but I don't know. Just our California power systems can't handle it. Yeah, Binance. Okay, cool. Adam. All right, we'll take a look at it. I know it's on the watch list. I know it's on the watch list. I know it. 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 Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Alright, I'll just type it in. I'll type it in. We'll save time. Adam. There it is. Found it. Not to worry. So, it was bullish on the weekly chart. It is still bullish on the weekly chart, right? So, broke out back here. There's a weekly chart, had a buy signal, came back all the way back down to $8.22. We'll look at the daily chart too. Came up, hit target 2, almost hit target 3, right? So let's change that. Let's change that. Still bullish on the weekly chart. Still bullish on the weekly chart. Just winking, right? Daily chart breaking out back here. Buy signal, $6.70, broke the downward trend line. Target 1, target 2, target 3, almost hit target 4 on the shorter term targets. Longer term target is way up here, right? Longer term target is way up there. Came all the way back down. After almost hitting target 3, retraced 22.8%, then had a buy signal. Is it gonna find support at the trending dots, flip back around similar to Rose? Possibly, and then come back up. So, put in this pivot low here, took out this pivot here, so put in a higher high. Is it gonna put in a higher low and then break out back up to the upside? I hope that helps. It seems like it, right? So, with the weekly chart being bullish, broke out, retraced 23%. Looks like it possibly could find support, come back up. If it puts in a higher low, kind of builds momentum like this, and then that would be kind of like your next higher probability breakout, something like that, but it already had the buy signal back here, so not as clean of a breakout now as it was way back here, right? Obviously, this was, um, a very clean breakout. I really like that breakout. This could be a higher low, could put in another higher low, and then break out to the upside after that. So that's Adam. What else? Not saying I'm getting into it, but Inch is and gone bonkers over the past year. Yep. Some people have asked me to cover it. Uh, hit target one, looks like it hit target two. Let's just kind of clear this up here, remove the 12 drawings. Kind of look back, the weekly chart, right? Weekly chart, yeah, the weekly buy signal back here, January 2023, very similar to Bitcoin. That's when Bitcoin's buy signal was, and we were all over it. There was bullish divergence on Bitcoin. There was a breakout. Then there was a 4-day buy signal. And before that, there was on January 3rd, January 4th, right around there, there was a buy signal on the daily chart. That's when I got in on Bitcoin, long position with leverage. It was based off the daily chart, January 3rd, January 4th, somewhere around there right after the January 3rd close, so technically it's January 4th, but then January 4th had the buy signal, and I was already in by then. But the weekly chart was bullish, got ultra bullish, higher low, taking off to the upside. What a move it's been on Inch. I was not in Inch. Uh, so yeah, you're right. Ultra bullish and had that breakout. Looks like the lows were in back here, similar to Bitcoin back then. What else? We're going strong. 1 hour, 16 minutes. My mouth isn't as dry today. I haven't even drank all my water yet. We're good to go. I was checking Tia on it, but yeah, no history. Yeah, that and Cass have been making some noise. Yep. Bybit. Okay. Degen coins, yeah. Hey, that's alright. Nothing wrong with that. As long as you're not going all in, I don't see an issue with it. And you could go all in and strike it rich and, uh, get a lottery ticket, right? That's just not my personal strategy. I'll throw some lunch money at it. I'll throw $1,000 at it, something that I'm not even gonna, like, no one wants to lose $1,000, right? But it's not like I'm gonna blink if I lose $1,000, and if I'm just buying the spot crypto of it, it's not even like, maybe it drops. Okay, I'm not gonna lose all of it, and I can just hold it. Of course, it could go to 0, it's always a possibility, but, uh, throwing $1,000 at it or lunch money or whatever lunch money is to you, not that big of a deal. Going all in, putting all your eggs into one crazy crypto asset, that's not for me, right? There's too many variables, too many, high risk things. A, right, it could go to 0. B, uh it could go to 0, and C, it could go to 0, right? So, I don't know. It could go to 0, and I'm not gonna you could get dumped on at any moment, and, so I don't go all in on it. But yeah, degen coins, why not play with it, right? Why not? Go charge your car at your house. Oh, wait, the grid can't handle it, and the line to charge is 30. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. That's California, though. I don't know about other states, maybe their power grids are better, right? Not Arizona, not California, probably not Nevada, right? But maybe other places. And then, I don't know. Uh, anyways, and then, are the batteries really good for the environment too, right? I don't know. I don't know. I know, pumping oil and all that stuff is not good for the environment, but are batteries good for the environment? I don't know. Any chance of taking a look at EWT USD for an opinion? Been eyeing up. All right, so Sep Her, welcome back. Zero TH77. uh, I'm assuming that's crypto because you did slash USD and BTC, so we'll do that. EWT, right? And there it is, right? So weekly chart had a buy signal, and it's been kind of consolidating sideways. And BTC. Okay, so you wanna see the pairing? of it too. So the weekly chart is bullish on the weekly chart, and it kind of consolidated for a couple of weeks. We dropped down the daily chart. You had the breakouts, right? You had the breakouts, and then it's been kind of uh, consolidating and finding support on consolidating upwards, right? So that's bullish. While the weekly chart's been kind of going sideways and upwards a little bit, that is bullish as it's consolidating and moving. So, you know, it's uh it's just bullish on the daily chart, it's bullish on the weekly chart, and it has been kind of going sideways since, for the past 2 to 3 weeks, right? So it could possibly make a move higher. Doesn't mean it couldn't always go through retracement. It's possible, right? There was bearish divergence. Looks like it already could have been cleared out. So overall, it's bullish on EWT. Let's take a look at the pairing EWT slash BTC. Uh, let's take out the slash. There you go. There you go. Kraken. Let's do Kraken. What's Kraken? That's an old term. What's Kraken? That's how old I am. um, Buy signal back here in the daily chart. It's kind of breaking down as of right now, but no buy signal in the weekly chart there either. So that's that. Call it on that exactly on electric cars. Yeah, glad I'm not listening to a pro electric car channel. Well, some of the charts were pro Rivian, right? Rivian. I'm pro Rivian chart though. I'm pro Rivian chart, but we're going to be neutral overall. We're going to call it as we see it. We'll call out the positives and we'll call out the negatives, right? Maybe they'll fix those negatives. Hopefully they will. I mean, it's so early, right? It's so early, but there could be a newer technology that comes out too, right? Newer technology. I know they talk about hydrogen, right? They talk about hydrogen. So you never know, right? But and for trading standpoint, and for swing trading purposes, there's some massive moves to be had. And Tesla's not just an electric car company, right? Tesla is AI. Tesla is many, many things, right? So there's a lot more just than an electric car, right? So there's a lot more use cases for it. So that's just one aspect of it. But the electric car narrative is pretty strong, so you can get some massive moves. So from a swing trading standpoint, I'm all about it, right? I'm all about it 100%. But let's be honest about uh, that the California electric grid system. If everybody was on had only electric cars and they had to plug in, there's no way they're handling that. The grid's handling that. No way. Thoughts on you or covered already? I covered it just briefly. Uh, I covered it just briefly. Let's take a look at it. We can look at it. We can look at it. I think it was still bullish, right? You. It's up 3%, right? Up 3%. There's a weekly chart. There's a reversal candle in the weekly chart. That's interesting. And it's not a backup of the trending dots yet. So it probably just takes a little bit more time. But yeah, it looks like it found support at the trending dots. After the breakout, we've been covering it. It was on my AI stock videos, and then I did a follow-up one just on you alone. And then after that video, pumped up hit target one. Looks like it's finding support, especially after if it flips into a buy signal and then continues upward off of that. Javier, uh, thank you so much for looking. You got it. You got it. Thanks for smashing the like button. I know you did. And thank you for being a subscriber because you wouldn't be able to comment if you were not a subscriber. With that, I think we're going to call it. Let's just take a quick glance. Teladoc. Make a move, Teladoc. Let's go. Come on, Exponential Fitness. Get your butt in gear. Veritone, Veritone, PayPal, PayPal, PayPal. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Okay, I think that's about it. Thanks again for everyone's support. I appreciate you, and we will see you tomorrow on the next one. Don't risk more than you can afford to lose, especially these high risk, high flyers. And let's keep let's keep snipering these markets together day by day. This is our 58th consecutive live stream, and we'll have 59 tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.